over 50 million views. You're listening to The Joe Cronin Show.
The Joe Cronin Show.
The Joe Cronin Show.
I hope you hang your mother. This country sucks! This place sucks! CNN masturbated all fucking day. Dude, I will eat your fucking asshole out and then spit it into your mouth, baby bird style. Who wants to go? Call the show. I'll fuck your ass! I want to kill myself! Yeah. If I think it sucks, I tell you!
The Joe Cronin Show.
Alrighty, what's up, everybody? We are, this is going to be my, of course, fast, very super fast, Smackdown review. We are getting ready tonight for the epic return on Monetize This of the one and only Tommy NC 2010. What's going to happen there? Who the fuck knows? So Tommy NC 2010 returns tonight on Monetize This. We'll be live with that on my other channel tonight over at Corrupted Nation. Tonight, the fucking Usos return. The Usos return. They return from their DWI or DUWEW, whatever the fuck. I don't know. And then, of course, but when will when will the Hardy Boys, who are racing for the Drunken Brother Award, Jeff Hardy and Jimmy Uso or whatever, racing to see who can get more DWIs or DUIs? What the fuck? I can't speak. I'm ready to get wet tonight, man. I am going to be loaded on coffee tonight. Unmonetize This. What's up to the chat? How you guys doing? How the fuck's everybody tonight? Hope everybody's good. Like I said, I'm going to go over this really quickly. This is going to be very quickly done. So, don't blink an eye. I may take a phone call or two. Since Jake isn't here, I don't have to, I don't have to not take calls. I can take calls. Skype works. Tonight we'll have a Discord pumping. So if you're on Patreon or you're on the Discord, make sure you get your Discord rolling tonight. We might be able to drag you in on Monetize This, and we can set that up. So yeah, tonight's SmackDown, I wasn't a big fan. You know, it was okay in some way again, but it was just, again, run-of-the-mill stuff to me. I didn't care that much for it. Big E almost said the N-word tonight. Well, he did say the N-word. He said, my neighbor. So what's up, my neighbor? He wants to talk about their neighbors tonight. Oh, my bad. Hold on, let me fix Skype. A lot of people already mad at Vince for that. Like, oh, Vince, anything he can do. I mean, for all we know, Big E's the one who was like, hey, it'd be funny to say this, and said, I'll say my neighbor. I don't know why people make such a big deal about that. Who gives a shit? What up, Rab? What's up? Watching a Cringe compilation the other day, and Tommy was in it. Yeah, he's in it with an Elmo thing. I think I've seen that one. He's doing the Elmo to the chick in the grocery store or whatever. That poor girl is terrified, and he's just like, Elmo wants to play with you in your privates. I know he says something weird. It's not that, but he says something like that. Blow on my Poop Pop 69 says, Joe, are you ready for the Patriots to barely beat the Titans? Yeah, you might be right. I'm not even sure the Patriots can win, so that's I don't know, man. But I got a lot to talk about on Monetize This. We'll talk about a bunch of shit over there. So Big E said, what up, my neighbor? That was kind of funny. That was about all that was funny about that whole thing. We're going to call each other neighbors now. A bunch of neighbors in the chat. You bunch of disgusting neighbors in the chat. Look at all you neighbors in here. Acting all neighbor-like. But who gives a shit? I don't know. Anyway, the show tonight was blah. I think it was better than Raw. It was better than Raw as a show. Like, they had more of a complete show. It had a vibe to it. At least it had that. You know what I mean? At least it had something that was, like, somewhat coherent. You know what I mean? Other shit wasn't coherent. Like, Raw was a fucking nightmare mess. Like, right? I mean, everybody in the chat can agree with that, right? I mean, like, the plot hole, I mean, I don't know. I'm wrong a lot about a lot of things. But, you know, the plot holes, the horrific scripting. There was even a copied script tonight. Somebody said, oh, The Miz. The Miz was talking to Big E and Kofi, and then after they said all this stuff, The Miz was like, Happy New Year, or whatever. But it's like, on Raw last week, Kevin Owens said that to someone. He's like, Happy New Year. Like, and it was funny, and everybody laughed. It was like the same line delivered as a heel, though, this time. I don't know, but other than that, SmackDown at least had its own idea, and it went from the beginning to end with better verbiage, better acting, better everything. You know what I mean? Like, so it was better than Raw. So I think I gave Raw a 2.5 out of 10. I'd probably give SmackDown a 4 out of 10. You know, because they at least delivered on the beginning to end with some kind of, you know, something they attempted. I didn't like it. I wasn't a big fan of it, but the Raw convolution and the plot holes and the shit, like, Raw was a goddamn mess.
We've got a new Twitch follower. Hell yeah, take my pants off.
Ooh. Dixon Cream Pie. Thanks for following me on Twitch. You could always use Dick Nasty Cream Pie. That's something you definitely always need to have, no doubt about it. You always have to have dick and cream pie.
We have a new member of the JCS Army.
Whoa, what up, Steve Callan? Steve Callan, been a big-time friend and supporter of the show for a long time. And much, much appreciated that you became a member. What up, Steve? Thank you so much for that. It is much appreciated. And thanks for coming by. And thanks for hanging out. And what did you think of SmackDown tonight? Let me know really quickly. But like I said, I'm going to run through this very quickly so I can get out of here.
Happy fucking New Year, Joe. I'm getting wet right now.
Ooh.
I wish I had 2020 dicks in me right now.
Oh. I bet you do. Blumpkin cunt pussy juice. Blumpkin, you are without a doubt, one of the most disgusting individuals in this entire community. That is nasty. That is nasty. Blumpkin cunt pussy juice. Thank you for becoming a $5 shit bum. Thanks for being a shit bum.
Y'all know about it.
What's up, Chad? How you guys doing? Are you ready for Monetize This tonight?
Here we go.
Tommy NC is going to return tonight on Monetize This. In 1 hour over on Corrupted Nation.
Blumpkin, you got that Blumpkin pussy juice. That fucking cunt, that fucking juice is on the loose. That pussy screws all of the men. Blumpkin, cunt, pussy, juice.
We're going to talk a lot about a lot of things tonight on Monetize This. Including Tommy, man, just shitting himself, bro.
That cunt is on the loose, that pussy juice. I want that Blumpkin cunt pussy juice. Nom 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 nom. Blumpkin cunt pussy juice. All I want in the mouth. I can't take all of it. It's dripping down my throat so wet. Blumpkin cunt pussy juice.
All right, I'm sorry. Okay, so Daniel Bryan backstage with The Miz. The backstage stuff was all right. I'm going to skip ahead. It was okay. I'm not the biggest fan, but whatever. Lacey Evans and Dana Brooke versus Nikki Cross, Alexa Bliss, and Sasha Banks and Bayley. The women looked hot, man. The women looked good tonight. They really did. Like they look good. They had an okay match. There's some botches and some things. I didn't care for it. Dana Brooke and Lacey Evans won. The good girls won. It's still a little weird that Lacey's a face. It's still hard to kind of get into
We've
that.
got a
but,
new Twitch follower. Hell yeah.
EdPowers.com. Thanks for following me on Twitch. 980's on the phone. Hello.
Hey, what's up, Joe?
What's going on, man?
Hey, what do you think about John Morrison coming back and possibly teaming up with The Miz again?
I hear
We've
this
got
a lot.
New Twitch follower.
And
hell yeah, take my pants off.
I guess I don't really care. Like, I don't know what it is. I think I like John Morrison on the indies like he was. I don't know about him coming back. I feel he'd be better if he was just a singles competitor and he could do something. I don't like him in a tag team right now, but I know that they had a great time together, but
yeah, it seemed like everybody coming back. It just seemed really bland tonight. With Sheamus, John Morrison, the Usos.
Yeah. Why didn't Sheamus come out at the Rumble? And also, Shelton Benjamin, too. That's the same sort of feeling I have. I'm worried that it's going to be the same thing. Hey, Shelton Benjamin, he's awesome. Here he comes. And then they relegate him to this sort of veteran jobber role. Not jobber, but I mean like veteran sort of background role. That's what Shelton Benjamin has. And it's like this guy, he should have came in like kind of how other guys who come back, like Jinder Mahal and things like that.
I'm the most disgusting person in JCS community.
Wow, Casey is raw. That you are disgusting, Casey. Casey, thank you. And caller, thank you for the call, man. I don't know what happened there, but we lost you. But Casey is raw, man. What's
Twitch
up?
Follower. Hell yeah, take my pants off.
We're going to have to turn the Twitch alerts off. Come on, man. Like, I got to turn the follows off. I hate when I have to do that because then I leave them off for like a month or two. But it looks like I'm going to have to do that. But that's okay because it's funny. But, don't give a fuck. Dana Brooke, Lacey Evans, whatever. Elias had a good song. I thought it was kind of funny. A lot of people probably found it cheesy and stupid. But, I thought it was all right. You got my dad self. Now that I'm a 35-year-old dad, it's kind of funny. I don't know. It was all right. I liked what Elias did. A lot of other people probably thought it was dumb and cheesy, though. But, I'll take it. Cole talks about the Revival having issues. The Revival was weird backstage. I forget what the other guy, Dawson or Dash, or I always confuse them. I don't know why. I don't remember who they are now anymore. I used to know them by heart when they were in NXT, and now they're just goofs. But one of them is always bad on the mic. He always botches or skips his lines or messes up or says the wrong word. And yeah, that was weird. Challenges little troll man to a wrestling match, but who cares? Like Shorty G, and then Shorty G wins. And Kofi Kingston versus The Miz happens, and Kofi Kingston wins, and The Miz gets some shots in on him at the end and runs away from Big E, and just stuff that I just didn't care about any of this. Otis and Drew Gulak have a match. They have the back thing with Otis and the cake, and I didn't care about that. And then all the goofy shit with Sonya Deville and everybody, and Otis wins the match, and I don't care. Braun Strowman now versus Cesaro. Braun Strowman and Cesaro. Braun Strowman wins. There's just all kinds of kerfuckery going on. Nakamura hits the ring, dropped Strowman with the Kinshasa. Fans are booing that. I mean, he's the WWE. Where's the Intercontinental belt been? So at least something's going on, but why is this? None of this felt good or special or fun. Roman Reigns, Daniel Bryan versus King Corbin and Dolph Ziggler happens. That's just a match I don't care about either. Basically, none of this mattered to me. Then they got to Roman at the end and handcuffed him and everything. And that did give the Usos a good moment to return and help Roman. We'd mentioned this weeks ago.
Joe, the Booger Mania is running wild over you.
The Booger Mania is running wild over me. I don't even know, man. I don't have any boogers right now. If I had some, I'd blow them all over me. Casey is raw. Thank you, man. What's going on? I just, again, I couldn't care. None of this mattered that much to me at all. Fuck you, Drew, says Schleppy. What's up, Schleppy? Fuck Drew. Schleppy, if you can. Schleppy, give me a fuck Drew train in the chat if you can. Schleppy, please start a giant fuck Drew chain in the chat right now. Schleppy, please. If we can. Please. I'd like to do that. So anyway, like I said, there's lots to do on Monetize This tonight. That I got to get out of here because I'm going to go get ready for Monetize This. I know this is a very short review, but honestly, I just couldn't give a shit about tonight. I thought I'd have more to talk about. It was a blah thing. All the stuff they're setting up, I don't really care for. The only thing I can say is I think they executed it okay, and people were more believable tonight than they were on Raw. and the plot holes weren't as bad as the Raw plot holes. Unfortunately, though, on SmackDown, I don't think we really had a match that I loved. Like on Raw, there was at least one match that was good. There it goes right now in the chat. It's going off right there. Schleppy, and I have to show these comments. Like, YouTube is trying to censor these comments. I'm sorry, guys. Maybe just F Drew. How about that? F Drew's big lips. Tonight, we're going to expose Drew's big fucking lips on Monetize This. Can I tell you guys about that? Tonight, we are exposing Drew's big lips. It's going to be nasty.
Monday night, what tonight?
It's going to be fucked up.
What was great, especially when Roman Reigns went crazy and pulled out his penis. I like Roman Reigns' penis. My name is Squila Fat.
Did I miss Morrison, really?
I hope the Royal Rumble has a lot of surprises this year. The past few years were boring. But I think they are doing 10 Raw, 10 SmackDown, 10 NXT, rolling eyes face.
Jeremy, thank you for the 12-12, man. I really appreciate that. I agree with you, man. The last couple of years, yeah, a little bit lackluster.
We've got a new Twitch follower.
Especially when they were good.
Hell yeah.
You know,
Take
they
my
have been
pants
good.
off.
Yeah, dude, I missed Morrison. I missed 12 minutes of SmackDown. I missed 12 minutes of SmackDown. So if you're telling me that John Morrison finally appeared, then I missed it. I can't believe it. I fucking missed it. But here's the other thing. You know, they announced him coming back and ruined his return, too. Why didn't he return at the Rumble? Why didn't Morrison return at the fucking Rumble? Why wouldn't you do that? I mean, I'm sure he probably still will, but why not? Like, what are they doing?
F Drew right in his meat lips and his brown eye.
Oh, my God. Drew's Meat Lips. Guys, I'm going to come up with a donation called Drew's Meat Lips tonight on Monetize This. Can I do that? I don't know if I have enough time to do it. I'm going to try, though.
Super chat.
Fuck Drew's no chin.
Oh, Mike Amelto, thank you so much. Come make fun of Drew tonight, and we'll slap him around on the show. Guys, I got to get out of here. I got to get ready for Monetize This. If you're not subscribed to my other channel, get over there right now. Hit the sub button. The link is going up in the next 15 minutes for Monetize This, episode 245. Schleppy fucks Drew in the ass tonight live on the show. Schleppy fucks Drew in his ass tonight live on Monetize This, and Tommy NC 2010 returns, and we are going to ask him about the most disgusting, disturbing fart heard around the world. And if you have not heard this fart yet tonight, you are in for a disgusting, grotesque, just maniacal, disturbing sound from which there is no escape. Tonight, Tommy NC returns to Monetize This, to unleash this beast.
Guys, another day in the books, and I want to wish everybody a happy new year, and I hope everybody... Oh, cleaning up my system there. Shout out to the girls.
I'm cleaning out my system.
Girls.
Wait, did you say shout out to girls? Shout out to the girls?
I hope everybody... Oh, cleaning up my system there. Shout out to the girdles. That's...
Girdles? We gotta ask Tommy what the fuck a girdle is tonight on Monetize This. Guys, thank you for watching this quick review, and I'm sorry that I didn't break it down further, but I just can't do it. I can't do it.
Party!
Shane McMahon versus Triple H control of the company match.
When's that going to happen? Kevin Daly, man, thank you for $14.99. Shit, bro. Thank you, dude. Holy shit, man. A lot of people have been predicting that for years, and they want it. They still want it. If they're going to do it, they'll do it at WrestleMania, right? I mean, if they're going to do that, I could see them doing that. They would do that at this WrestleMania, right? Or next WrestleMania. It'd be at a WrestleMania, right? You don't book that for like some other reason or some other place. You book that for something big. You know what I mean? You don't just... That's got to be for WrestleMania. It's a huge storyline if they were to do that. Kevin Daly, man, thank you so much for the donation. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to all the members in the chat. Schleppy, fucking girdles, what the fuck? We're going to talk about that tonight on Monetize This. So be on Monetize This at about 11:15 tonight on my other channel, Corrupted Nation. Come on over there. And we will have a good time tonight on Monetize This in about, about an hour, less than an hour. So come on over, guys. The link for the Monetize This 245 will be up soon, so you guys can go talk in the chat and have a weird time in the chat before we start. Everybody's going to be getting wet tonight on Monetize This. All right? Everyone's getting wet. You have to get wet tonight. All right? Big stuff tonight. Tommy's returning. He wants to get points so that he can have points for Championship Night. I think Tommy doesn't have any points for Championship Night at the end of January when we put the belt on the line for the first time in a long time. It's going to be one of the biggest nights in a while, late January or at the end of January here when the belt is finally defended. So I'll see you guys over there. Shout out to the Girdles, whatever the fuck that means. Come on over to Corrupted Nation on YouTube.
Riding on Cronin's dick. Riding on Cronin's dick. Riding on Cronin's dick. I let you were riding on Cronin's dick. Riding on Cronin's dick. Even though your own show is shit. All you dick-riding fucks with your minuscule channels. All your humping Cronin's vids like an army of camels. Sit and copy your shit. Make your own Monetize This. You got 13 subscribers, now you're starting to twitch. You got the same mic and setup. Stop riding his dick. You got the same Skype setup. Who you trying to kid? Get your own fucking gimmick, intellectual property. You're trying to pass Joe.
Thanks for subbing Walking Dead.
You want me making $200? You're getting fucked by the long cock attendants, Racket Jones. Come fuck with me. You're taking your take and you never give it back. Sitting hitting all the same 6 women in the chat. I let you were riding on Cronin's dick. Even though your own show is shit. Chris Peeps is about as real as a spray tan. Face looking like it's grazed by a rape van. You done fucked up, cut butt, you suck butt, your cunt's bloody, you dumb fuck, and your mom's a slut. And while I'm at it, fuck you leech, motherfucker. Hope these words leave you shitting in your sheets, motherfuckers. You are corny little bitches, this is beef, motherfuckers. Watch me beat, meat, skeet, skeet, skeet on your mothers. Starting to think Joe Cronin should start charging admission for all the people that are riding on his dick these days. Fuck. Get your own ideas. I let you were riding